Welcome back to the Four Corners Sports Podcast. Um, on a new computer, so no graphics. Tried to set up my Xbox for you. Couldn't get that done either. So I'm just going to be playing Xbox in the background. And if you have any questions, type them in the chat about the stream, sports, or anything else. I'll make sure to answer them. Yeah, it's just me today. All the other boys couldn't make it, unfortunately, because of that, didn't really have anything planned, so it's just gonna wing it. Yeah, ask any questions if you're seeing them, or if you're seeing this. Oh, the mic sucks too, so it's whatever. Not really in the mood, but just ask any questions. I will be playing Madden, because I suck at Madden and I need to get better. Well, I mean, just for... Nope, that doesn't work. That doesn't work either. I will be trying to figure it out as we go along. Try this. Does that work? Probably not. Madden is also not working, so that's great. This is more of a raw type podcast. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. I wish I could show you guys my screen, I really do. No, it's not fun. It's not fun for me either. So, I guess let's just start talking about things. Well, I'm sure more people will join, maybe. Didn't really do any advertising for this stream, because I guess none of us really thought it would be happening. But, let's talk about football. I know we talked a lot about college football last episode. But, college football, or not college football, NFL, I don't really know where to go. No one's watching, so. Garrett Wilson got Aaron Rodgers some bling. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's funny. Michigan State's going to have a night game this year, which I talked to some people about earlier. Don't know how much I really like that, because I would like that to be college game day, but Michigan State's not the best, so I don't believe they'll be there. That means Ohio State, Michigan will be big noon when it should be college game day, but it's whatever. And a couple podcasts ago, I mentioned how the Penguins were falling off a cliff, but they actually did some work recently, signed a couple decent pieces. Now, by no expectation do I think they're going to be good, but they will be better than what I thought they'd be. See, we got another viewer. If you have any questions, just me today. I tried to get my game capture, didn't work. So, just Any questions about the stream, sports, go ahead and ask. Back to NHL. Not a whole lot. Patrick Kane, Tarasenko, big names still unsigned. Those are the only ones we're really still looking out for. Lion breakdown for the Wings. Dad, you don't gotta watch. It's okay. But I think it's DeBrincat, Larkin, and probably Perron on the first line. The second line will be, gotta think, Raymond, who else? I don't know. I don't have any material, so it's Raymond. Yeah. Yeah. Not in the best mood right now, but it's whatever. Stupid software won't work. Appreciate you watching though. Just saw that Messi had his debut in the MLS for Miami. Looks like he did pretty good. I think he scored in each of the first 2 games. Plus they have some sweet uniforms. They're pink, but they're cool. Yeah, I can look up some stuff about the Wings. Take a look at the Wings roster. I'm also I don't follow soccer at all, really. My main sports are football and hockey. You know that. But I do follow sports as a whole, so I do know a little bit. Alright, I'm trying to follow the game, the chat, and look up the Wings roster, so just give me a second. So Kopp will probably center that second line. What sport do you think is the biggest influence on culture? Right now it's probably basketball because they're the most political sport. I don't really like that, but it probably, that's the only real answer. Hockey doesn't get much of a following. Baseball, I mean, there's an argument to say that's America's sport, but that's turning more into football. Plus, it's just getting more and more boring, so not many people are following it. But yeah, so my answer would have to be basketball, just strictly because of the politics. So, well, also speaking of soccer, I'm playing car soccer right now, so that's fun. Alright, back to the Wings. I could see a number of different players playing that wing on that second line, but probably Fabry. But who else? We could see a rookie step it up. Obviously expect Casper to make that a team. Yes, I'm winning 5-4 right now. Just missed the ball though. Expect a Veleno, probably not to make the third line because I like what's his name from Colorado? It's not Nichushkin. But we could even see Rasmussen up on that second line, but if not, he'll be a very, very solid third line scorer. Him and the guy from Colorado. But then Veleno will round out in the fourth line with a couple other older depth pieces. And then obviously Cider and Stroud up front. Edvinson, Goss to spare. Mata, Wallman is what I see. I know we signed Justin Hall, but I think he's going to be like an injury fill-in type guy if we don't move him soon. We signed Lindstrom as well. Yeah, Comfort probably on the third line. He's a really good depth scorer, and to have not saying he's a bad player, but to have a guy like him on the third line is like really what the Wings are looking for. And then Huso and Reimer with the upside of Lyon, and that Lyon will probably play in Grand Rapids for the most part of the season. But it's like Comfort playing on the third line. No, Rasmussen will be playing second or third line, especially with the jump he took last year before he got hurt. He's a big boy and can really score the puck, so I don't think it should be a shock to anyone if he ends up on the second line this year. Alright, I just queued into a new game, winning 1-0. Alright, next up, I know the viewers in here like to talk about the Lions quite a bit, so let's get a conversation about Gibbs, huh? He's having a good camp. Going to be used a lot in the offense. I know everyone knows my opinion on Gibbs, but missed the ball, 1-1. Yeah, I like I've said this before. I like Gibbs as a player. It just still wasn't the right pick, and we can have this conversation go circles and circles about it. I've told you this before. He can be an All-Pro, and it still won't be the right pick because he really didn't fit the team. Bergeron, yeah, he could slide in there on that third, fourth line. We just have a lot of guys, and that's not a real problem to have. But yeah, Bergeron's a great player. He showed that he was last year. He may slide in that second line spot, and then have Rass on the third line. So you have Rass and Comfort on that third line, which is really solid. Yeah, this is a really exciting Wings team. They're just a way more complete team than what they were last year, and they weren't bad at all by any means last year. Yzerman did kind of give up around the deadline, so imagine what a full team can do, or a full year can do. Cider Wallman top pair. That's a possibility. I like Sherratt and Cider better, though. Oh, score update. I'm winning 2-1 now. Oh, made a save. Kept it 2-1. Let's go. And then yeah, I would like to see the next step from Kosa though this year. I think he's going to be the biggest piece I'm looking forward to. And I'm especially one to say I'm patient with goalies. I'm Brody, and I'm another member of the podcast. We have this conversation a lot, and I always tell him that you need to be patient with goalies. Goalies are late developers. But he did really good in the ECHL last year. I know that's not a great accomplishment, but it's a step, and yeah, that's the guy I'm looking forward to taking the next step is him. And then Nate Daniels, I haven't really given my input on him too much since draft night, but I did mention he signed his ELC, which is always a good thing because that means he's going to be playing in the pros and not overseas, or in juniors, which can only mean good things about him and how good of a player he's been in minicamp so far. It is 3-2 now. I let in one but scored one back. Yeah, I also haven't heard a ton about that defenseman we drafted. He was supposedly I just got scored on. But he was supposedly the better defenseman in the draft. We just got him super late, so you can't complain about the value pick, but just haven't heard too much about him. Yeah, about about Gibbs. Yeah, you know my opinion on him. I've said it a lot. I'm not gonna hate the guy once he scores touchdowns for us. It's just never the right pick, especially with how hurt running backs are getting. Even though I argue that they do deserve to get paid, and the top 10% do deserve to get paid, but it's also the most replaceable position in the entire NFL, and we could have addressed that in the later rounds. If we even wanted to address it, which we didn't even need to, because we had, I don't know if, no, we didn't have Swift at that point, but we still had Montgomery, and then we don't re-sign Jamal, who a lot of people were fans of. I get that was on his part, but I mean, with Jamal Williams, it just shows you how replaceable a running back is, because a running back like Jamal Williams should never even come close to a touchdown record, and he did, and he took it. So that should show you how much a good O-line can affect a running back's production, because any running back in the league could have had that record with our offensive line and the way we ran the ball last year. All you had to do was hold on to the ball and pray. Just close your eyes and run towards our offensive line. They'll get you a good push. And he didn't have any good rushing stats. It was literally just touchdowns, too. So, I mean, to him get the money he did and not be a top back in the league should really say something to how running backs are. And that you don't really need a top running back and waste high draft end capital. Coastal will be good in Grand Rapids, good development year. Good development opportunity for him this year. Yeah, totally agree. That's why I'm looking forward to him taking the next step. Just slowly climbing the ladder as a goalie. You wanna take it slow, make sure you're doing it right. And yeah, this year will definitely be good for him in Grand Rapids instead of with Toledo. Alright, and this will be the end of game 2. I won 6-4, so it's a 2-game win streak. Ugh. How long have we been going? 18 minutes. Man, we make this easy when we're together, but it's a little difficult doing it solo. What's next? Who else do we want to talk about? I don't know much about basketball or baseball. I just know the Pistons are going to be a lot better than what they were this year. Got to be happy about their future. And then the Tigers are just in a tough situation because it's like split. Some people want them to sell, some people want them to buy to make a push for the playoffs. But even if we buy and make a push for the playoffs, we'll be in the worst division in baseball, making the playoffs at 500 or below. And I don't know how much that'll help our franchise for the future. Yeah, that just seems to never really work when teams do that. It just seems to hurt them in the long run. So I'm more towards selling, but being a conservative seller, and not really getting rid of everything, but only overperforming players. Wings or Lions? I think the Wings are closer than the Lions. I've said that in a previous podcast. And that's simply because probably the Lions are closer to winning, but the Wings are building for Wings are building for a dynasty, and the Lions are building for a championship, and that's what makes Steve Yzerman different than Brad Holmes. Brad Holmes is a great GM, and I know me and Brody have talked a lot about how much he messed up this draft, which, let's be honest, he did. But Brad Holmes is doing his job to win the Lions a Super Bowl soon. Steve Eisman is doing his job of making sure the Wings win multiple Stanley Cups. And it's going to take a little longer because you're prepping a little longer, but the benefit will far outweigh when we see the Wings winning for several years and we only see the Lions winning for a couple. And I guess it's harder in football to have like a dynasty type team like the Patriots did when you don't find a gem like Tom Brady in the 7th round. But you just got to work with what you're given, and I think Brad Holmes is doing a pretty okay job at that. I mean, good, okay. He has done a good job of drafting other than this year, so I guess I can't be too mad. But I guess just recency bias. When you pay more attention in recent years, you're going to be more upset with the outcome. Game update. I'm winning, or I'm not winning. I'm sorry. I'm losing 1-0. But I'm playing some okay defense, so we're going to try to stay in this game. I definitely don't deserve to be winning right now, but we're holding in there. Alright, we're getting a chance to score here, so we better. Oh, he's just on top of me. There's nothing I can really do. Just gotta keep playing defense and score when I can. When he eventually makes a mistake, because he will. But yeah, back on Wings and Lions. They're definitely the two in Detroit right now, and the Pistons I wouldn't say are too far behind them. But they're far enough where it's going to be another couple years still. Now it's 2-0. Tigers need to sell short-term assets, stay the course. Yeah, I think we keep a lot of our assets though, and only sell on the overperforming ones like Lorenzen, maybe Baez, but not many people want his contract. So, there's been talks about Erod, which I can see because we're just doing really well with developing pitchers right now, so I could see us selling Erod. Alright, 2-1. Yeah, it's just grinding it out right now for the Tigers. They're in a position where they're not in a win now. They kind of remind me of the Minnesota Wild, just in not really the middle of the pack, but find ways to do well instead of being able to rebuild when we really should be in a rebuild. God, I'm playing incredible defense, but I cannot score on this guy. Hey, got a chance. It's about 40 seconds left, still down 1. Missed the ball, this is my chance. And I missed it. That's not good. 30 seconds. Ooh, come on, get the step. I think I got him. There it is, 2-2, 15 seconds left. Alright. Back to the Tigers. If I had to make a tier list regarding the 4 Detroit teams, they'd probably be number 4. And it's no disrespect to them. It's just, like I said, they're in the worst position in terms of future. And that's a lot to do with Al Avila. He really messed this team up. Uh-oh. Okay, we got out of that. That was a close call. I mean, it's not to say that other Detroit teams haven't had bad managing. It's just they've been able to recover a lot better. And that's an overtime win. So now we are 3 for 3 on the day and for the stream. And yeah. Hopefully some of the bats start to show up. Colt Keith's close. Yeah. I mean, the bats are starting to come out. We've seen it from Baez, Carey, who else? Torque, all starting to get their bats around. I mean, even some of the guys that we don't expect, like Ibanez, getting a couple big hits. Green's still recovering, but he's looked incredible ever since he came back. So this team is definitely set up for. I don't want to say set up for the future because we drafted a high schooler and he doesn't fit the timeline for this team. We needed a proven guy, but you're just gonna have to look out for him. It's gonna be a fun year for Detroit next year on all levels. But yeah. Any team can win on any given night. We've seen that in baseball. I mean, not really football. Football, I'd say, is the most or the least likely for upsets. I feel like then it goes by like basketball, then baseball, then hockey. I feel like hockey, literally any team can win on any given night, and it doesn't matter about the players. But yeah. Alright, new game, 1-0. I'm losing currently, but I can beat this guy. This guy's not that good. But yeah, it's really exciting to be able to see all these teams in Detroit go from nothing, and then seeing these young guys build, and seeing these championship teams built in front of us. It's something I haven't been able to see in my lifetime, and it's really, really fun to watch. Oh, okay, this guy's better than I thought. He just did something stupid. Ugh, 2-0 him. Let's see if I can come back like I did with the other guy. Oh, well, that's not going to help. Gotta be able to handle the ball. I really wish I could get this video up for you guys. It's unfortunate. I've been working on it all day. Because I was hoping to do this with Cooper, but he wasn't able to make it. So, I don't know. It's just frustrating. There we go. 2-1. Just gotta stay in it. Yeah, and it would be the usual screen, but I said at the beginning of the stream when no one was on, it's an older computer because my newer computer doesn't have enough PCI slots for the capture card, but the capture card is not reading on this one. So it's just, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. 3-1 him. Just scored while I was reading or attempting to read if there was any new messages. And he got the boost. This game isn't going anything like the other ones. But this guy isn't any better than any other one, so it's just, I don't know, it's starting to frustrate me. I've developed kind of a new strategy with this game. It's just get kind of decent at defense and let the other guy make the mistake, but he's just outplaying me right now. Yeah, I agree. This could be a good year for Detroit sports fans. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot better than what it was and what it has been. Maybe two of the four playoff teams. I could even see 3 of the 4 if the Pistons want to slide in there. But that's just hopeful thinking. Definitely no more bottom of the leagues anymore, which was really tough when all 4 teams were at the bottom of the league. Maybe a couple top 10 picks, but those are exciting. Top 10 picks are exciting when you have a chance at a lottery, or chance with a lottery pick. Although it is Detroit, and we do get screwed every year by the lottery, so I don't know why we even get our hopes up. God, I'm getting destroyed. This is not a good game. This guy might be smurfing, but I don't know. I can't tell. I'm probably just sucking right now. That's the problem with the strategy, that you rely super heavily on defense and hope he makes a mistake. But when you come across a guy that doesn't make too many offensive mistakes, it's hard to score. This guy's just perfect with his touches, especially at this low level, though. Like, I'm no good at this game by any means, but this guy is just making every touch he needs to. Just every time I think he's going to make a mistake, he recovers. And every time he does make a mistake, he recovers from that even quicker. Forces me to be aggressive, which only makes me make more mistakes. So what makes this strategy work is saving shots. Like in soccer, you don't expect a goalie to, or lacrosse, or any sport with a big net and a small goalie. You expect, or you want to make like saves, and if you can make saves, then it limits the scoring. So I'm just rambling on here. Of course, that makes sense. It relies on playing good defense. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. The thing is, he had 11 shots and only scored 5 goals. And my offense just wasn't there for that game, so that's why that one didn't work. Alright, I'm playing one more car soccer game, and then I'll switch to something else. Hopefully Madden's working. That was the original plan, but Madden wasn't working earlier. Any other sports or players you have any questions about, Matthew? I know you don't know much. If there's anything any questions you have? No, I'm just off. Just missed the ball. And I can't pre-jump that. Sorry, this is getting annoying. Alright, new game. He starts up 1-0 off of a mistake I made. Made a pretty good save. Then you go on the offense. And wide open net. Alright, 1-1. Oh, missed the ball. Can't do that. Another thing with the strategy, when you do make a mistake, instead of trying to recover from your mistake, just get back on defense. Or, like, try to make another stupid touch on the ball. just immediately get back on defense. Because it's easier to make a save and live to fight another day than try to fix your mistake right then and there. And then just make another mistake and panic. Shoot. And that's what I just said. I overcomplicated things, and he scored again. So now it's 2-1, but there's still plenty of time. Another big thing is realizing you're going to be down in the game at some time, and then just trying to keep a level head when he does, or when they do score, or when things don't go your way like that. Just got to get back. Just keep making saves. Fight another day. Now he has a wide open next. Oh, but he missed it. So he made a mistake. Now I got to get back and try to fix it. Placed a perfect shot, even after I get back. Just got to keep pushing. Hopefully one will go my way. Just keep messing up. It's bad. Make a move around him. And try to get it into the open net. There we go. All right, 2-3. We're back in it. Sorry about lack of statistics. It's not really my department. That's more of Brody's department. He couldn't be here either. Like I said earlier, I'm by myself. Just playing car soccer. Answering any questions you might have. Hopefully this is the only time we ever have to do this. I just refuse to miss a stream. So, that's why I'm the only one. Not going to delay it. We'll just get back to normal on Sunday. Hopefully. Record is currently 2 or 3-1 on the day. Hoping to add another one with this game. But I don't know. This guy's playing similar strategy to me, and he's doing it a little better. 2-4. He's winning. Yeah. Let's talk controversial hockey takes, huh? Or let's try to, maybe, if I can think of any. Obviously, let's start with Wings making the playoffs. Probably a wild card. But any step up is a good step up. Next, both the Penguins and the Capitals will miss the postseason, both with an aging core. I don't see either of them doing anything, even though I said earlier that the Pens are adding solid pieces. I just don't see it. Stanley Cup winner, I said this year's tough. I don't really see a heavy outlier like in other years. But I talked about it when I did my sorry, I just let another goal. I see the Carolina Hurricanes being a serious threat if they can make it out of the Eastern Conference Finals. Then out of the West, you have to look out for teams like Colorado and Edmonton, but the West isn't that tough this year. I just had 2 shots at an open net and missed them both. So that explains how this game is going. And it's just another one of those games where it's like I had a good defensive game, just can't score. Next, I think the Leafs will be, or will have the best record in hockey. No, I'm not even gonna. No, they're not. That'd just be lying to myself. The Leafs aren't gonna have the best record in hockey. They're not gonna be good. I mean, they'll make the playoffs. They'll do Leafs things, but then they'll choke in the playoffs. Now we're attempting to play Madden, but nope, it doesn't want to. So I'll try quitting the game. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's try. Just restarted the game. We'll see if it lets me play. We'll play a game of Madden, then we'll wrap up the stream. It's just tough. I'll give you guys some audio. This guy will do a better job commentating than me. Alright, we are still there. I just thought we cut out for a second. Just turns out I'm just not talking, so. Alright, let's see if it'll let me play now. Looking good so far. Alright, yep, now we're looking for a match. Awesome. And we're already in a match. Cool. For my strategy, I always go... We're just doing online head-to-head, not mutt. I always defend, or not defend, I always do blitz counter. Then, we're playing the Vikings, so I'll defend the outside run against Dalvin Cook. I normally do either defend short or medium pass, but I don't know. I'm just going to test Kirk here. I don't know if you can hear, but probably not. But we are in Minneapolis, and we are returning. And here we go. Kickoff. Just going to let it go out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And we'll get it at the 25. So we'll start out with a run. We'll go inside zone. Out of wing tight. Or single back wing tight. Guy's a D-line user, that's good to see. That means we can pass on him. So we've got 2 yards first play. Now we'll stay in wing probably. Single back, wing tight, yep. We'll do play action boot slide, but we will get rid of the play action with an audible, putting Eckler on a angle route. Keeping Keenan on the hunt. Parham's got a corner, and we'll just run it like that. And I forgot to double team him, so he sacked me. So there was a lot there, so we might just run it again. Let's go with bunch. We're gonna do a different PA boot slide. It's different route combinations. We're gonna put Eckler back on an angle. Palmer's got a little cross. Williams got an out post. We'll put Keenan on a slant. And we'll run that. Oh, now he's playing linebacker. We left something over the middle. We're not going to get it all, but I have confidence in my offense that we can get this, so we're going to go for it even deep on our own zone. We're going to go out of gun. We're going to go, I don't want to run verticals. We'll run, let's see. Let's run double slants, but we'll change it up. We're going to give Williams an in. We're going to block Everett. We're going to block Eckler. And then run it. And we get sacked. So that's why you don't do that. So now we're back on defense. Or not back, we're first on defense. We got a substitute in. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, we got a sub in Kyle Van Noy. Oh, but we can't. We're not going to have time. So we're just going to run defense like this. Oh, we're going to get it. Oh, you got to pick that. Just threw up a duck. Alright, we're going to do a little cheeky man blitz. Pinch our line. And then cover Dalvin ourselves. It's going to leave the middle open, but alright, that's okay. Only got 2. So we're gonna send the blitz and put up some pressure, but I'm gonna stay out. Slip screen. Oh, and it's there too. He's gonna score on this. Nice play call. If you're a new viewer, just by myself today, try to get capture card to work. Didn't work, so now I'm just answering questions while playing Xbox. Alright, let's go back on offense. Alright. Let's try this again. We're going to return it. Oh, no. We're going to take a knee. We're going to go back to single back wing tight. Actually, that's not true. We are going to try to run verticals off this guy. Single back wing pair. We're going to go tight end seam. Oh, nice little ball to Parham in the seam. That's what that route's for, or what the play's for. We put Eckler on another angle. It's always good to have him coming out of the backfield because he's a big receiving threat. Alright, we're gonna put Williams on a in here. Ooh, why is that? Terrible throw by Herbert. Alright, we're going to go back to that, but change up the route tree a little bit. Put Keenan on an in. Let's see what that does. There we go. Got Everett back across because he followed Eckler on the angle. So it took him out of the middle. And we're going to run dagger. So we're going to put Keenan back on another in. Eckler, we'll have him swing right. Alright, we'll hit Eckler out of the backfield. We had Daniil Hunter in coverage. Okay. That means we can run out of this if he's going to do that again. Let's see. He's not. So we'll have to go back to the air. He changed his formation. We'll tie down attack. We'll send Keenan on a slant, or not, it's an in, whatever. Oh, he saw it, but we cut in front of it back with Keenan. So now we got 3rd and 1, and we'll go back to inside zone. He'll probably be thinking about it, but we're going to go to the weak side. It's the end of the first quarter. So he's winning 7-0. He set up pretty good for this, actually. We're going to run it anyways. And we'll get it, I think. Yep, 1st and goal at the 6. Stay in single back. I'm gonna run this. Let's see what develops here. Alright. Pass to Parm across the middle. We got 2nd goal at the 2. We're going to run an RPO with no intention of throwing the ball. And we lost the yard because of it. Alright, we're going to run mesh. We're just going to throw a bunch of crossing routes and hope something pops open. We'll put Mike Williams on an out. There it is. And we will tie up the game. Assuming we make the PAT. Which we do. Oops. That's going. Oh, it didn't go out of bounds. Let's go. It's not where I wanted it, though. Right, let's see if we can make these substitutions now. Alright. Now we can go that. Alright, we have Mac, Clemac, and Joey Bosa coming off the edge. This is what we wanted. Ooh. I read that jet sweep like a book. Ooh, he wants to go back to it. He sees something. Oh, play action. That was a good play by him. Saw something, went with it. So 1st down, we're going to blitz. Just going to go back to play action. Oh, and throw to my guy, because I went off of him, because I thought he was going to throw across the middle. He's just going to keep throwing him out of the backfield. He's making good work of this drive. Plus he gets ball at half, so I got to limit him to 3 if I can. Or just not let him score at all. another jet sweep. Why does he like that jet sweep so much? Oh, that tells me he's going to that pass play, because that's what he did last time out of this. Oh, now you're going to get cut stick if you're just going to keep going back to it. Oh, no way you catch that ball. Oh. Clock's running, though. Jet sweep. Dude, no way Justin Jefferson shrugs off Joey Bosa. Sorry, that's just not the way that works. We're going to get in there with Clomac. Oh my god, now. How does 80-year-old Thielen have a step on Asante Samuel? Scored with no time left, too. Sucks. Alright, we just gotta hope to get in field goal range in one play. We'll probably have to take this out of the end zone. No, we're just gonna let it go. Take it out to 25. We're gonna go deep pass. I don't even know what to run. Not gonna run verts. Well, actually, we are gonna run verts. We're gonna go trips right though. We have all 3 timeouts. Alright. Got press coverage on Mike, so we'll just have to see if it holds. Alright. Got a pretty big play. We're around his 42. I don't know if we're in field goal range, though. We are. 59 yards. Okay. Let's try it. I don't know if that's enough. No. Short. Dang it. Alright, he's winning 14-7, and I'm giving him the ball, so we have to make a big stop here. Alright, good coverage on that kickoff. We're going to get out of 4-3. We're going to go into dollar. Just going to go back to the jet sweep. We're there. It's going to be a loss of 2 for him. Alright, 2nd and 12. Just going to go play action. Go to Dalvin Cook out of the backfield. He's going to shake a defender. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Do a little, not necessarily a man blitz, but it's close. Oh, he's going back to the jet sweep. He is. And Justin Jefferson's just too fast. Dang it! Oh, I was there too. Alright, so we know he likes that. Oh, he's going to go back to it. I overran it. Okay, 2nd and 2. Pinch our line. Oh my god, no way. He gets that off. He just made a great move. I don't see myself beating this guy. I'm just not that good. I don't know how Kirk Cousins can make that throw. Going back to the jet sweep. Cuts it up the middle, though. It's not going anywhere. How does that get 3 yards? He's not that lengthy. Alright, 3rd and 4 to 13. We're going to get out of 3-3 and just get more linemen. And bring down the Adderley. Alright, he threw it away. 4th and 4. Let's see if he takes his field goal. It's really the only chance I have of staying in the game. Unless he goes for it and I get a stop. Alright, he's going for it. Oh, he called timeout though. He didn't like the formation I came out in. Or he saw something he can exploit. Let's try this. Justin Jefferson out of the backfield. Oh my god. He ran mesh. That's probably going to be it for the game then. Going up 21-7 with a minute left in the 3rd. Unless I have to score quick and then get a stop, but he's doing really good of having long drives. So it's going to be tough. Alright. Just kicking it off again. We're going to return this one. We haven't returned one yet, but we'll take this one out. Ooh. Okay. We're breaking one. We got it out to his 40. That's pretty big. We're going to go to a play that I like to run that I haven't run yet. Put Keenan on an in, Eckler back in the Texas. It's just kind of what I usually do. And then we'll snap it. Was he AFK? He might be AFK. Oh, no, he's not. He's here. Okay. Big completion, though, to Mike Williams. We're on bench. Let's see if Keenan can get some separation here. Oh, he can, and we're inside the 5. We're on the 1. Keenan on a corner, then I free-farmed it to where he had to come back to it. So that was big. We're going to come out in a passing play, but I'm going to audible to inside zone because he's not bringing it. Oh, and there's no way. I fumbled in the end zone. All right. Lost me the game. That's great. And he gets it on the 20. Hello? Yeah, after this game. 'Cause it's still going. Yep. Yeah. Bye. Alright. Just gonna try to finish this out, get a little better. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get a stop. Try to score. See, we'll go back to the run. Oh, he's gonna run with Kirk. How are we gonna let Kirk run for 8? Come on. So yeah, anyone new? Tried to install a capture card. Obviously doesn't work because you're looking at a black screen. Just by myself. Said it a couple times already, but yeah. You know, we thought our third one was our worst one. This one doesn't even come close, or that one doesn't even come close to how bad this one is. Glad no one's watching. God, it's just annoying at this point. I'm not even going to finish out this game. I'll see you guys later. Sunday. I don't know what time, if they want to show up, so maybe we'll see you Sunday.